Moving on over to my garage, we have a video on the M103. My clanmate wanted to know how to play this, so here we are. Concerning my consumables, I run the multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and reactive armor in case I get into a sticky situation. Here are my provisions. I run both sandbags because I'm trying to maximize hit points on this vehicle. Just fits my playstyle personally. And here's my equipment loadout. I personally run gun rammer because I don't really have an issue with the pen. I'm trying to maximize durability to the modules themselves because I've noticed on this and the E5 they tend to get hit a lot, especially the tracks and ammo rack. Concerning other things you need to know about the tank, you have 8 degrees of gun depression, which you can utilize on a ridgeline really well with this really good turret armor. Something to keep in mind though, this cupola is massive. People will hit it. To counter this, personally, I put the gun up, because if you're facing the enemy and the gun's up, it blocks part of that cupola, and if they hit the barrel, it's always going to be an automatic bounce. Do not side scrape in this tank, because if they're shooting from, I guess, the front portion of the tank, if you're looking at the side, if we cut a line down the middle, the front portion, from this angle, it'll pen. Usually if you just shoot the track, it'll always pen the M103 or the first half of the side there. So just keep that in mind. Try to keep your armor directed at the enemy. Face hugging, that's something you also want to do in this and the E5. It really helps just because you have that good turret armor. But keep in mind, if you're at like medium to long range, you really want to wiggle your armor so that lower plate becomes a little less of a target to hit, and maybe they would hit the tracks and maybe it just won't pen. Anyways, let's move on to the battle and see what we can do there. Moving on over to Middleburg, we have a battle in the M103, of course. I stated let's go right, and I don't think this IS-3 was too happy about that. I wasn't sure what he was trying to do there, if he was trying to block me to make me go town or whatever the case, but I don't appreciate it. Anyways, I'm moving up top. This is a lower tier match, so I could play rather aggressive against a bunch of tier 8s, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. The T-32 has a mind of his own, although he did notice that the entire team is going up and not with him, so I guess he turned around. The enemy medium tanks did not see any of this coming, so they decided, yeah, let's rush in, why not? Right off the bat, I decided, you know what, let's just rush those guys, they're both isolated. This 54 gets a surprising shell into my left side of the turret there. Don't really know, but it went in. Now I'm going to see if I can get a little cheeky HU shell on this M41. That's utilizing your turret armor there, it will bounce off that, and the upper plate if you're hull down, which is really nice. Put the HU shell into the rear of him, clearing him, bringing it down to E7 versus 5. Now I see this 54, and he's backing up. I'm going to see if I can get a sneaky little shot into him before he makes it over that ridge, which I end up doing, hitting his track, and stopping him there. I see this waffle tractor way from mine. Never play your waffle like this. This is how you're going to lose. So I get one HU shell into him on the reload, 7 more seconds, and I'm going to continue to do that. And that's utilizing your turret armor again. Make sure to wiggle your tank and your turret so it makes it harder to hit those weak spots. The waffle knows it too. He just threw an HE shell onto me because he didn't even want to try penning that one moving all erratically like this. I'm going to see if I can get one more HE shell into this waffle, which I end up getting, bringing both him and the 54 to potential one-shots. And the 54 did, I don't know, he did small brain move right there. This team is rather effective. They're cleaning this battle up pretty quickly. At 2 minutes already into the game, the enemy is already only have 3 tanks left. 9075 TS is already bleeding. They do have a stock ST1, which I guess contributes to my damage, I guess. And right now I'm just seeing if I can get in this E25 TS's face, so it makes it harder for him to pen me. He doesn't even want to know me, just because I'm up here. Then I put one into the side of this ST. And now I'm going to see if I can get behind him. Again, with that decent mobility, you're actually able to get behind tanks, especially slower heavy tanks like the ST1, although he might be stock engine, which is contributing to that, but that's besides the point. Let's see if I can get one more shot into the slurver, bringing my total damage up to maybe around 5k, which I do end up getting, and max rolling with precision fire. And Waffle clears him, ending the game. $5k damage. Not the best battle, not the worst battle. I'll take it. I'm surprised. Usually a lot of tier 8 players are not with the program, but this team was on top of it. They were there, ready to go, and they pushed hard when they moved in like that. And with that note, I'll make my leave.